Take two.
So Bert and I were out here some days ago, and I was like, why isn't this jicama growing? It's been vining for months and nothing is happening. And I had the brilliant idea to actually like dig down. And look, we have a jicama. It's huge. Not as big as some of the ones you might find in the store, but I'm still super surprised, and I think it's ready, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick it. I only planted one, or I had, look at that. I had a bunch in soil blocks, but I think this is the only one that survived because I neglected my soil blocks. So, yeah. We're going to do something with some jicama. Put it in a soup, probably. Or just eat it raw because it's really tasty raw. I like the texture. But yeah, look at this soil. It looks so good. And this is our lasagna mound. We have a video of how we made this one on YouTube somewhere. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but I'll put a link to it in this video. And we also have a ton of Molokhia growing, because I don't know if I've showed it before, but there used to be a Molokhia plant that was right here, which is an Egyptian spinach. It got really big, and then it started to seed, and it just threw seeds everywhere. The chickens came in and thinned it out for us a bit. They get out of here sometimes, and they'll just come and pick through our gardens, which is fine right now because everything's, you know, on a downswing. So everything's kind of coming to an end here. And so the chickens come through, give a bit of fertilizing, turn it for us. And yeah, they've been doing a really good job. Luckily, they're not into anything that we're growing stuff in right now. Except for, well, that mound back there. They dug that up pretty good. But we still have tons of mustards growing on the top. Let me see. But the mustards were growing all over that mound. The chickens came and dug up the sides, which is fine. There's still going to be a bunch on there. So we have mustards and collards on that mound over there. Cool thing, we have anise growing on this mound over here. It's not star anise, this is hyssop. I think that's how you say it. But the leaves are licoricey and really tasty. You can use it in teas. You can use it to flavor, you know, soups and stuff like that. It's tasty. I like it. But this is not the anise that I thought. I guess I thought all anise was the same, but anise, hyssop, and star anise don't even come from the same place. They're not even, you know, from the same country. But yeah, it's still, it's a tasty plant. I'm glad it grew, but now I know that there's a difference between star anise and anise hyssop. The butterflies love it. Butterflies and bees, all kinds of little pollinators over there. And we also have our zinnias that the butterflies are in love with. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit. So let's take a little walk over there. I'll leave you there. Well, I came out here to collect greens and stuff so I can make a nice juice. I'll get my scissors in a second. Making our way around this mound, you can see zinnias in between the mounds. They come in spring and fall here. And you can just see all of the little living things that are in love with this right now. Our little flower patch. And every time I see a zinnia that's dying, they produce so many seeds. That's why they spread like crazy. Because I only had zinnia in this tire. This is the only place that I planted zinnia. And I guess in the springtime, they went to seed and it threw seed all out here. So it's everywhere now. And I'm going to keep it that way because look at all these little butterflies and bees and beautiful little flies, moths, just all kinds of little creatures on these flowers. But anyway, like I was saying before, when I see the zinnia dying, going to seed, let me see if I can find one. They're all pretty bright. I think I picked them all yesterday. But look at that guy. Okay. Oh yeah, I found one. Here's one. Oh, there's grasshoppers on here too. Ow! Okay, and a dog. Here's one that's dying right now. It's not done yet. When they go to seed, it turns completely brown. There's little caterpillars everywhere. I could probably find some in this under stuff. Here's one. So the stem dies too, and it's easy to pick off. And so once I get these, I came through here. Yeah, we have all of this ugly stuff that grows. It's really pretty in the spring. It's nice and green and yellow. It's beautiful, but then when it dies, it's a mess, and it's really hard to get rid of. And our entire field back here is just covered in this stuff right here. In the spring, it's beautiful. It's like, a yellow ocean back here. But now it's going to turn into a brown mess here. So we have to, at some point, get a tractor in here to try to get out some of this stuff. We've been doing it by hand, pulling it up and then mowing it down with a lawnmower. But this stuff is hard to get rid of. It's going to come right back because it has tons of seeds in it. But anyways, this was the same. We had this stuff on both sides of the trail. So this is the trail. You can see it. It's sandy through here, and it winds back into our field. I pulled up all of it here yesterday. So on this side, I pulled it all up, and since we have zinnias seeding, then I just kind of come back here and do this. Just walk along a little bit and drop the seed. And these grow very easily. And so I'm hoping that instead of all this grossness, we'll have zinnias kind of take over this area. I'd much rather see zinnias growing than whatever this is here. He's going to get his face bit. There might be an armadillo or a skunk down in that hole. What you doing, Trunks? Hey, buddy. But yeah, I came and I spread out zinnia seeds all here, and also Molokhia seeds, which is Egyptian spinach. You can still see some of the seed pods here. I just came and cracked open the seed pods and dropped. There's at least 50 seeds, at least, inside of each pod. on this plant, on this Molokia plant. You just bust it open and spread the seeds, and they grow really easy around here too. Did very well. The Molokia grows in deserts, so it should do well with the sandy soil and lack of water in this region as well. We're in central Texas. So, yeah, we'll be, hopefully this here will be covered with Molokia and zinnia come spring. And we'll have a beautiful walkway covered in, you know, like little butterflies and stuff. It'll look like a little fairy tale heaven. Oh, that's a pretty one.